Islam, Shabbat Shalom, Shalom, Osio, Islam, Holito, man. Peace. So yeah, greetings, man. Uh yeah. So I told y'all a couple days ago, I went on TikTok and these $5 fools tried to jump out there with me and Doug. I'm not the one to jump out there with Doug. Boy, they feelings is so hurt, right? They feelings is so hurt. You hear me? That they went crazy. They went crazy. Yeah. What did this say? Let's read. This a PDF, right? The mission, right? And guess who wrote it? The Jesuits. There's some writings, man, that they sent the big dogs, the other big dogs they were reporting to. So let's read. Let's read real quick. We got a little bit of time. I got a little bit of time today. Right? So what does this say? The real Indian is the Negro, aka Blackamoor. Right? Then it says the oldest body found in America is that of a Negroid named Lucy. Now, I don't know about that because we also have to consider oh man, 375,000 year bones that they found by the name of, well, they gave him the name Perry, Albert Perry. So you Google Albert Perry and it'll tell you about that. Found his remains. That's not his name, but you already know that, but that's the name they gave him, okay? 374,000 years old, right? I'm going with the Albert Perry. Shouts to Henrietta, shouts to the Empress, to the Queen, to the Goddess, Henrietta Lacks. Shouts to her. Yeah, get the Henrietta Lacks story. So what is this here? So what is this here? Right? Hold up. So what is this? Right? So it says, wait a minute, let me get everything straight. Hold up. So it says, the Korah, called Kufic script, is the earliest Korah, so-called Arabic script. Arabic script. So I've been doing some reading, man, finding out that Arabic and Algonquin is synonymous together. They're finding these Arabic and Algonquin writings all over Amaru, aka the Americas, right? So it says, always so-called, right? Okay, Arabic script. and is related to the family of Muhammad through Ali. Fatima and Bilal. Bilal descendants moved from Africa to West Africa, present-day Morocco, and across the seas of Americas, and left these inscriptions in Nevada at the school established there. The Arabic script Khat, Khatt, right, is the one which is now known as Kufic, right? From it evolved all of the present pens. Note, from Abi al-Abbas, Ahmad al-Kalkashandi, right? Kitab Sab el-Asha in 1914, Volume 3. Dar al-Hutab al-Kudawiya, that sounds like Ananuwiya, right? El-Korika on page 15, right? So let's go over here. All right, let's go over here. Wait a minute. Let's go over here real quick. We're going to get this for these $5 fools, right, that tried to jump out there on me. And D Calico told me to come over. So, yeah, I'm coming over, TikTok. Y'all better get ready for me. I ain't playing. Y'all really going to be mad at me, right? So it says, ancient Kufic script was employed for the Arabic language before modern Arabic came into general use. Again, ancient Kufic script was employed for the Arabic language before the modern Arabic came into general use. This use dates from approximately 700 AD. Now, man, listen, I'm big on numerology, astrology, these sevens, man. I'm telling you, when I do a lot of reading, all right, I got 3 sevens in my birthday, right? So whenever I see 70, 700, sevens, I know that the ancestors are talking to me, right? And when I read certain things, I see numbers like 720, right? 720 is an angel number. It's a spiritual angel number that lets you know that it's time for your spiritual awakening, and that angels will be tapping in with you to let you know what's going on, right? So I was born in 70, right? I don't care what you say, bro. I've been around too long, Doug. I've been around too, and when I say I'm really going at these $5 and these guacs. These gualas, because like they can't, like they keep busting shots at me. See, our 5 principles is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, right? And man, I be trying my best to be peaceful as I possibly can, man. But you gualas and you $5 Indians and you Slavics, man, y'all crazy, Doug. Y'all crazy to think that the ancestors wasn't gonna tap in at all the havoc and all the shit and all the and all the millions of people that died behind this, man, behind y'all coming here and usurping our land. All right, the jig is fucking up, Doug. All right, so it says this example dates from approximately 700 AD and it occurs in Nevada, USA. Guess what? Y'all already home, Doug. So-called Negro, so-called African American, so-called colored black. Doug, stop it. Y'all already home, Doug. They just pulled the chemistry, like my dad say. Shouts to my dad, Dr. Paris McGee Bay Sr., right? Ex-Panther member, reared me since I was a eating in a high chair. He always schooled me on know thyself, love your people, take care of your people, learn who you are. Once you learn who you are, then you know where you're going. Then you know how to carry it. Then you know how to move. So that's exactly what I did. Now, even though I was raised in a NOI household, we went through different enlightenment periods. Like first it was the NOI, right? Then it was more science, right? Then it was Sunni. And these different conversions happened as I was a child. My dad was just, trying to learn and trying to figure out what's going on the whole time. I'm the oldest of 12. So I'm the one that was there to see all of this, right? I never ate pork my entire life. I come from a family that, my great grandfather was a Moor. Okay, and it just goes on and on, man. I'm not even gonna get into that. Man, I was reared with this, man. Stop it. So I done been around. I didn't dove into this rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Came up out of the rabbit hole, and I studied the Hebraic faith. I did all that, man. But guess what? Brought me right back to more science, man. Shouts to Prophet Noble Drew Ali, man. Period. So I'm gonna read this again. So it says this example dates from approximately 700 AD and occurs in Nevada, USA, where it was mistaken for Amerindian markings about 1000 BC. Now, y'all already know that these dates, we don't know. Anatoly Fomenko said, man, all the dates is goofy, past 1000, and we think a lot of this shit is a whole lot more recent than academia is telling us, right? So it is actually a religious text and reads Nabi, Allah Muhammad, Allah, prophet, Allah's prophet is Muhammad, right? It was probably cut into the rock as part of the permanent school lessons of the Muslim settlers of the Southwest. Dodge the hijack, right? Dodge the hijack. Because they're going to keep on saying this settler from England. Oh, yo, this is what academia did, yo. The Blue Bloods did this shit, Doug. I mean, all you gotta do is read Tartaria, the greatest civilization ever to be erased from history. You can go straight on the Internet Archive and you can read that book for free, right? And they admit they purposely rewrote history and screwed everything up to what? Throw off these people in Amaru, right? so that we don't know who we really are. We the only people that think we from somewhere else. Doug, you from where you at. Family, you're from where you're at. Alright? It was probably cut into the rock as part of the permanent. Okay, I said this. I'm reading and shit. It was probably cut into the rock as part of the permanent school lessons of Muslim settlers. Like I said, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Dodge the hijack, right? Right? It just set up here. Come on, man. Nevada, USA, right? And keep trying to throw this settler shit in. Bullshit, Doug. Bullshit. I'm going to get to it. So, sample of the words from Saga, America by Barry Felt. The origin of Kufi, or angular style of Arabic script. Arabic script. My son is awoke. Goodness gracious. And I tried to do this real quick while he was asleep. Arabic script is traced back to about 100 years before the foundation of Kufa. 1780. There go some more sevens. Man, when I see sevens, I know that the ancestors trying to tap in with me, man. Right? 638 CE, to which town it owes its name because of its development there. Right? Alright. So let's just go in a little further because I don't know my son. I don't know what my son doing. I gotta get him. See what's going on. But let's read real quick. Amaru? Come here, Amaru. Yeah, my son's name is Amaru. Stop playing. Stop playing. Yeah. He's one. Right. So, let's read this. The purpose of this writing is to provide the reader with the most important secret histories directly related to the black people in America that pertain directly to the subject and discussion of reparations and restoration, right? The Forbidden Ideal. It's a book I'll call The Forbidden History of America. Get that book too. Read that book, right? The forbidden ideal in America is what? It is never to allow our nation, black people, know we are indigenous to this land. Yes, we were and are an indigenous nation. Okay? This is the history we have not known. All right? It's the history that we have not known. All right? Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Let me check on my pup real quick. He was upstairs asleep. And then as soon as I said, I got no time to do a video real quick. Next thing I know, boom, I heard his footsteps. Give me a sec, y'all. Okay, that was my son coming in from school. I thought it was my baby boy. Right, that was my 17-year-old. But yeah, man, my boys, man, you don't want to play with them, yo. They ready. Like, don't come around here with no goofiness. I'm talking about you ops. I'm talking about you gualas. I don't care, you $5. I don't care about none of this. None of this. I don't care about none of y'all. None of that. Because my boys, I got boys, man. and they sharp and they smart. And they ain't in no gang shit. They ain't selling no fentanyl or none of that shit. They go to school, they straight A students. Alhamdulillah for that. Okay? And they focus. And I love it. Because at least they listening. Because a lot of kids, man, they think they know everything. They don't want to listen. Remember, we was the same way. Right. So, but I feel sorry for the kids nowadays because they going through a lot, man. They had to go through that. They had to go through that moment, 91. They had to go through that. They had to be isolated in a house, and you know, when you isolated like that, that alone drive you crazy. Like, I got a whole article, I got a whole video on that whole situation about Reiner Fuellmich and the eight team lawyer team he put together with this class action lawsuit for they're going against the government, the United States government, for creating the fake scamdemic. So that's a whole look at the video, man. That's not the point. That's another whole topic. But yeah, because they try. You know what, man? It's a worldwide money machine working towards us, the real gods, not knowing who we really are. That's what's going on, man. All over the world, Doug. They don't want us to know who we are, Doug. But the jig is up because they even going through it in Israel. So what? How long has Israel been Israel? How long has that? How long has that the Israel we know today? How long has it? How long has it been called Israel? That place right now where they doing all the fighting at. It ain't no ancient land, Doug. It ain't no ancient land. $5. Yeah, 1948 is when it was established. So where does ancientness come from? And who are you? Who are you, Jew? Who are you, Ashkenazis? Who are y'all? Exactly. So that's another whole topic too. So let me finish. So it says, this is the history we have not known, right? This writing is designed to be a study tool. We're going to get all this. We're going to get all of them. I need y'all to see every word. It's a study tool, right? And to spark an interest in further scholarly studying on our indigenous past, right? And its connections to the reparations and restoration movement, the records of our past in America, right? In America, right? Are ancient and very real, right? They are prior to any settlement of Europeans who verify this in their records. Yeah. So boom, look at that. Who is this? Who is this? Yeah, do your homework on who they are and what they did, right? They the ones that caused all this shit. All right. So Negroes as the original Indians, proof in the Jesuit letters. In the Jesuit letters. Oh my goodness, no. Oh yeah. We got two entities, Doug, that's that created all this. But that's another video. But look, the book. Amen. Trying to get this where y'all can see this. Nice. All right. The book, Africans and Native Americans by Jack Forbes, okay, paints a very different picture of history, right, than what most of us were taught about the origins of black people in the Western Hemisphere, right? We were taught that black people came from Africa as slaves and that the Red Indian was the true Native American. Red meaning copper, meaning copper colored Indians. Do I gotta go to the 1828 Webster's dictionary about that? All right, we already know. Hopefully, you $5 know, but it says copper America. Okay, uh, go to the 1828. I would do it real quick, but come on, man, that's old. We know that already. That's played out. We already know that. But for those that are borderline still sleep or borderline retarded, right? Okay, I'm explaining to you real quick. So if you go to the 1828 Webster's Dictionary, which Daniel Webster was also a melanated man too. He was also swarthy too. Yeah, I talked about that yesterday, but we ain't gonna get into that. But you type in American, it says the copper colored races found here by the Europeans, right? That's what they talk about when they say red. When they're talking about the red Indians, some goofy ass Pan African came on Aboriginal Powers channel the other day and was like, yeah, the red man, you fool, shut up. You talking about the copper colored races found here. Us. Idiot. Fool. Dummy. Damn, boy. Man, I be trying my best to be peaceful, Doug. I be trying my best, man, but sometimes y'all make me go there. So it says, was the true Native American, right? The copper colored races found here, the so-called what? Red man, Indian, no, all right, was the true Native American, right? And that white people took black slaves from Africa and stole the land of the Red Indians, right? This story is nothing but a giant fiction. This story by the Jesuits, right, says that this is a giant fiction. Okay? A novel made up. I'm trying to watch my phone and my computer at the same time. So just give me a minute. Just bear with me. I got some my office is in the basement. So I gotta get another Wi-Fi box for the basement. Because the one in the living room, sometimes it go in and out. So it's kind of, I don't go on StreamYard because sometimes my voice be a little choppy and, so I'm just doing this for right now, but don't even trip because I'm working on some other stuff. We get ready to buy some movie cameras. We get ready to really get into it. So let me start here. We're going to start at the beginning. So it says, this story is nothing but a giant fiction, right? A novel made up by white historians to deceive the masses about the original history of the peoples of America. Jack Forbes uses the letters of Jesuit missionaries. If you want the truth about something, you dig into what the Jesuits and the Freemasons got to say, because they were the ones that created all this, the so-called blue bloods. They were the ones that did all this, man, right? So to prove that the Negroes or Blackamoors, that the Negroes or Blackamoors were the first Americans, and in fact, right, were the black and olive toned people found in the Western Hemisphere, right? Right? Commenting from the Jesuit letters on the appearance of the Native Americans, Forbes states. So let's go up some more. But we're going to get this. We're going to get this. For example, let me blow this up a little bit so we can see it better. All right. All right. All right. So, for example, in 1519, it was said of the Brazilians non-sono neneri na blanqui ma de color de olivo, right? That is, they are not black or white, but of olive color. So, Doug, all of you $5, that immediately throws y'all out the loop. That alone, that 1828 Webster's Dictionary alone throws y'all out the loop. Stop it, Doug. And then y'all want to make statements every 5 minutes on TikTok. Like y'all know, nah, Doug, y'all usurped us with some help from some other people, some other nationalities, right? But see, y'all forgot about Allah. Y'all forgot about the Most High. Y'all forgot about the ancestors, man. This is spiritual war, Doug. I believe that those Olmec heads were pushed up out of the ground, that they tried to bury and hide. Why would you hide those? Why would you bury 5 to 7 ton colossal heads? Why would you bury them? To hide who the real people are. Now they got a picture. I could pull it up, but man, this old stuff. But they got a picture. Somebody spliced a picture of an Olmec, and they got a guala beside them, and bro, don't look nothing like the Olmec. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. The hair, nothing. The lips, the nose, the nothing. They tried to find the guala with the biggest nose and the biggest lips and to put them on that picture. And guess what? That shit still looks stupid. Now, and this dude, and Cordy Mayo, nigga, you talking about you retranslated the Olmec book. I forgot the title of it. But it was, you say it was originally in Spanish and that you translated it. Nigga, why the fuck would I believe something that you translate? Because I know you're going to throw some finesse in there. You trying to big up. You said about 20 times, yeah, I translated it. Yeah, I translated it. Yeah, I'm the one that translated it. Oh, you the one that translated it? I'm definitely ain't reading that shit. I definitely don't trust that shit if you translated it, Doug. Cause I did a video on you with your man. Look, I'm not even going. This ain't even about. I ain't fuck him, man. I ain't wearing no damn quarter meal. But the same writer remarked. But the same writer remarked that the Brazilian canoe men he saw were so black that they have been. Wait a minute. So black that they have been taken for sailors on the sea of Styx in hell. Right? So it says, wait a minute. The author continues his comments on the appearance of the natives of North America, right, from the Jesuit letters. Bro, do you know how serious that is, yo? Do you know how serious this is? The Jesuit letters, bro. Do you know how serious this is? Do you know how serious this is? The Jesuit letters? Come on, man. Come on, man. In 1524, the Carolina coast people were said to be of dark color, not much unlike the Ethiopians. Yeah. Yes. So let me slide up a little more. We're going to get this. The term Negro and Indios. Alright. What's the name of the ink? What's the color of the ink that we use when we get tattoos? It's called Indian ink, meaning dark ink. Negro ink. Yes. Were used, okay, Indios were used interchangeably to describe the natives in the journals of early missionaries who could not have possibly been referring to Africans. Let's read that again. So this shit can sink in to you nut asses. Family, please forgive me, y'all. Y'all know that I don't be coming like this, man. I don't be trying to come like this. But these gualas and these $5 Indians on TikTok, Doug, they be tripping. They be saying shit like, am I embarrassed because of I was a slave and all this stuff, and I'm trying to steal somebody else's, culture, and I be like, yo, if y'all don't shut the fuck up, you bitches, straight up, yo, because for real, I'm ready to beat the fucking bark off of one of y'all. Straight up, yo. Y'all always want to come. Now y'all trying to flood out North America. Take your motherfucking ass back home and work on your own government issues. Don't come around here reaping more fucking havoc, Doug. Y'all here causing more problem. Y'all did all that shit down the South. Y'all fucked up South America so bad that y'all had to leave and come to North America. Now y'all trying to come down here and fuck North America up. Doug, I ain't having it. Stay out my neighborhood. Stay out of my city. Straight up. Cause me and my boy, yo, one thing y'all know, we're up them, yeah. So stop playing with us, though. Y'all know how we are. Now, let's read this again so it'll sink in. The terms Negro and Indios, right, were used interchangeably to describe the natives in the journals, right? The journals of who? The journals of what? The journals of what? The journals of who? The journals, the Jesuit letters. The Jesuit letters, right? These are the journals that they talking about, right? Now, I got, one more time, so just so I can rub it in. The term Negro and Indios were used interchangeably to describe the natives in the journals of early missionaries who could not have possibly been referring to Africans. They're referring to Americans, Doug. All right. Now let's get some history in here. From 1549 through 1565, the letters of the Jesuit missionaries of Brazil, usually addressed to colleagues in Portugal or Spain, frequently refers to the Americans as Negroes. All of you abos. Okay? Yeah. I heard him fussing with Chief Holiday was fussing with one of them, one of the Pan-Africans, and he didn't understand this. You know, shout the Chief. I mean, I ain't got no problem with Chief Holiday. Sharp, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with the brother. Yeah. Brother Sharp, too. Respect. So, yeah. In April of 1549, Manuel de Nobrega, the leader of the Jesuits, addressed a letter from Bahia to Samoa, right? Rodriguez to Simao Rodriguez in Lisbon, in which he refers to the Portuguese in Brazil as living in sin because of their having many negras. In other words, I ain't gonna take it there. Okay. And lots of children by the said black woman. Thus, the Jesuit father called the American woman living with Portuguese men negras, right? A term which, according to Leite, right, could have denoted people from Africa because in 1549 there were few or no African women in Bahia. Nonetheless, Nobrega uses the word Indio because y'all don't know we had 3 Indias, right? This place used to be called, America used to be called India Superior, right? When Africans were referred to in the Jesuit letters, they were always called Negro de Guinea, blacks of Guinea, right? To distinguish them from Negro de Terra, blacks of the land or Americans. Let's read that again. When Africans are referred to in the Jesuit letters, They are always called Negro de Guinea, blacks of Guinea, to distinguish them from Negroes de Terra, blacks of the land of, blacks of the land or Americans. Blacks of the land or Americas. Negros de Terra. Negros de Terra. Negros de Terra. Gotcha. 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 A very interesting letter, right? Okay, wait, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Try it. That's all right. We're gonna keep it like this. We're gonna keep it like this. Alright. So a very interesting, we'll start from the beginning. A very interesting letter is one prepared by Dos Meninos do Colegio de Jesus de Pea. That is by young Americans studying in the school. The Olga Topimba Peribera Mongeta and what is this? Quantia. Although probably edited by a Jesuit. Edited by a Jesuit. This may represent the first letter written by Americans in a European language from Brazil. Right? Jesuits played a lot of games, Doug. I ain't trying to, I'm just saying. Jesuits played a lot of games. Alright? Still do. They gotta deal with that, man. But they gotta deal with that, man. They don't understand, man. Nature, harmony, energy, frequency, vibrate. Man, listen, man. It's gonna get taken care of. It's being taken care of now. This the beginning. In it, they refer to American leader L. Grillo as a Negro and to other natives as Negros. Right? We find, for example, El Grillo, who was a Negro very well known and feared among them, and that El Grillo as Negro muy grave, El Grillo was at the same time an Indian pagan and a friend of the Portuguese. In August 1552, Negro wrote a Bahia, South America, to Lisbon, Portugal, referring to the native people as Negroes. In May 1554, Antonio Blasquez from Porto Seguro wrote to the Jesuits of Coimbra that yo hoy en este Puerto Segura y la vida que see, I'm trying to learn I'm trying to learn two different languages right now. I want to learn Spanish and I want to learn Latin. So I'm working on it. Things to work on. Alright. Let's go ahead. That is he was preaching to the Americans called Negroes. You understand this? You understand this? You abos, Doug. Y'all too. Man. He also referred to, and then you can look at all the old pictures, Doug. I got some of the meanest pictures, man, that were drawn that don't look nothing like the people that you think are the Autochtons, the Aboriginals, the Indigenous, the Moors in America. They look nothing like them, Doug. Right? He also referred to, unless Cody Mayo during the fucking presentation, he also referred to the Negroes as Mos Mamaculos de la Tierra, as pupils, right? The editor notes that by Negros and Negros he meant Indios, Indias. The history, as recorded by their own white hands, bears witness that the black people are the indigenous and the first Americans. The history, as recorded by their own white hands, bears witness that the black people, or the melanated people, I don't use this word, I'm just reading, right? But the melanated people are the indigenous and first Americans. Okay? American stemming from the intercourse of Vespucci and Columbus. I don't even believe Columbus was real. With indigenous melanated in Central America, Amaru. Shouts to my son, my 1-year-old, right? Amaru, aka Papoose. And I ain't talking about because Papoose the rapper. Do the etymology on Papoose and you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, my son's name is Amaru. Shouts to Tauntinous One, A1, right? Shouts to that brother. Check his channel out. Deep. That brother goes in. He showed me something yesterday, bugged me out. The Anasazi Moors. Man, tripped me out. I was like, oh, man. I said, A1, boy, you always going in. A1, boys. Respect. Shouts to A1, dog. Because for a minute, he was like straddling the fence. He ain't really know. But now he knows what's going on. Shouts to that brother. Peace to that brother. Period. I know I'm a small channel. I know I'm shadow banned. He probably don't even care what I got to say. But I'm still, showing love because, these videos that we do, man, they're gonna be historical, man. This shit's real. This shit ain't no joke. And they're gonna be looking at this stuff years and years and years and years and years from now, man. Yeah, it's important. Your grandchildren, your children, your fifth grandchildren got to be able to go back and look at some of this stuff, man. Make sure that you download all your videos from YouTube, because if YouTube was to shut down, then what? Because YouTube's scared now because we learning too much. We learning way too much. And we building together. That's what, I'm going to tell you when I'll be happy. When we stop the division, stop fighting against each other, us Autochtons, and come together under one accord and figure something out, man. And it's because, see, right now, while we divided, they know that they can possibly, attack us. Because with all this debating and all this stuff, we be beefing all the time, man. I was listening to Ad Power yesterday. Shouts to PNF. He came. He get ready to go into something with YK the Truth. And I think that's going to be good, too, because PNF is a master teacher, man. Period. Yo, he going to smoke that boy. PNF going to smoke that boy. I'm going to get a ticket, Doug. I'll be there, PNF, man. I'll be there, man. So it's just that, see, with me, I've had some, and I'm a contractor, so I done had some issues with CashApp, people stealing money out my cards, man. I done had some wild shit happen. So I don't really be keeping money on cards and stuff like that, man. Like I'm a cash man. That's why I wish it was another way that I could send dough. You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to deal with none of that CashApp. What's the new one? They got a couple other shits, man. I don't like none of that shit. I don't trust and I don't like none of that shit. Right? So the use above Mama Lucos to describe the Negroes, which stems back to the Kara Algonquin Arabic word. Yo, this shit making my eyes watery, yo. Cause I've been knowing this. I know this. I knew this. Algonquin and Arabic, Doug. Sorry, family. But I'm really talking about these gualas that keep trying to jump out there, man. Yeah. So I'm sorry, y'all. I might be a little ant. But yeah, because they keep jumping out there. But like Algonquin and Arabic word, y'all didn't know Algonquin and Arabic was together here in America. Ancient language. There you go. You got the Micmac hieroglyphs. Right? That's a whole nother video. But look, yeah. So that's what we're dealing with. Let's get back down here. Okay. Alright, so where we at? Yeah, Algonquin. Mamluk also shows the indigenous Moorish presence of the Americas. Right? This history spanned from the first encounters of the Europeans with our ancestors to be established in the United States of America and the Revolutionary War period. Boy, I got some heavy stuff about my peoples during that time period where they were running shit in Maryland. Melanated people. Ain't no damn slaves. No. Moorish attire. Right? And then look, here we go. 70 again. So man, when I start seeing like these certain numbers, man, it make me feel like I'm on something. Right? So let's check out this picture right here. Check out this one. Right? Y'all see that? Y'all see the little brother right there? Right? Okay. Alright. So the Dutch artist, okay, let's read this. So it says the Dutch artist. I should have PowerPointed this, but I was in a rush. I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. Listen, man, I'll be about the information. I'm going to get into prettiness and my music, and I mean, I got music and all that, man. I'm going to get into that, man. Just give me a minute, man. My computer was compromised, and I got pissed for a minute, so I'm in the process of just rebuilding everything. But when I rebuild this next studio, it's going to be impenetrable, boy. You ain't going to be able to touch it. And, man, I just told y'all, me and my boys, we in the process of, well, one of my partners is a straight up movie director. This is what he do. So we've been talking lately, and he wants to teach me everything about big boy recording and big boy editing. In a minute, my video is about to be out the chain. Y'all will see. Just work with me. It's called growth. It's called growing. Right? When you're doing the right things and you're in harmony, right, with energy, frequency, and vibration, man, just be patient, duh. Everything don't happen overnight. If it happened overnight, it ain't right anyway. You know what I mean? Let nature, let Allah, let the Most High, whatever you want to say, the Creator, let them work, man. Sometimes it take him a little time to work things out, because he got to fight with demons. You got to fight with demons, the whole 9 yards. And one thing I love about when the Creator do something, man, it be perfect timing. Perfect timing. Youngins, be patient, man. Everything don't happen overnight, dog. So let me go into this. The Dutch artist Jan Verresk painting these paintings of the so-called Mohawk chiefs who visited London in 1710, right? The paintings were housed in Kensington Palace. Kensington Palace, which is an area in Philadelphia, named after the palace held the original name Sock. Okay, sorry, Shock, Shack, Shake, Shake a Maxim, Shake a Maxim, Shake a Maxim. That is funny. And y'all know about a Maxim, don't you? Right? Check out my shorts. I got some shorts about a Maxim. Right? A Maxim. Right? America and Mexico. A Maxim. Some. A Maxim. Meaning the black spiritual priest of God. Boy, stop playing with me, yo, you wallers, man. Stop playing with me, you wallers, man. Ooh, let's read this again. I'm gonna rub it in. I'm rubbing it in now. Now I'm rubbing it in. Sheikh a Maxim, right? Meaning the black spiritual priest of God. I don't like this word. I don't like that word. But it has its good points and its bad points. You know what I mean? That word black. So Sheikh a Maxim, the original name of the Mohawks, is Canaan, Ka, which resembles Canaan, Israel, Phoenicians. The center picture is the chief of the Cree Confederacy, Tomachichi, and the members of his nation in England 1736, having intercourse with James Oglesby, then proprietor of the colony of Georgia. All right. The language of the Indians, aka Negroes, Algonquin, and Arabic, are essentially the same language, which comes back to the Metu hieroglyphs, like the Micmac out of America. Oh man, and this is something here too. This is heavy. This is heavy, right? The Epigraphic Society, right? Occasional publication, Volume 3, number 54, September 1976. Ancient Arabic script and vocabulary of the Algonquin Indians. Man, let me zoom in on this. So, it says the ancient Arabic script and vocabulary of the Algonquin Indians. Y'all didn't know that Arabic and an Algonquin was together here in America. Let's get this. So it says, while examining the Algonquin materials, right, in the Peabody Museum collection at Harvard University, right, my attention was drawn by Mr. Joseph Germano to an old birch bark manuscript labeled as the Cree origin, carrying two horizontal lines of script lettered in black. The script I was mystified to observe is that of the ancient Arab city of Palmyra in Syria, a script found on steles in the ruins of Palmyra was deciphered in modern times, right? Trying to keep up with the pointer and my phone, so work with me, y'all. And it seems inconceivable that any Cree Indian could have become acquainted with it a century ago when the birch bark text was written, right? I therefore made an investigation of the matter. So you got Arabic forms, modern, right? Paul, Marine, Creek, Ojibwe, Arabic forms, modern, Paul, Marine, right? So yeah. Y'all see this? Man, really, I'm just getting started. I mean, it's 43 pages, but I'm gonna do a part 2 because I gotta go pick up my wife from work. Right? It's pronounced modern Algonquin. See that? See that? Arabic, modern Algonquin. Man, oh man, y'all ain't know that, did y'all? Okay, I'm about to get deep. Y'all ready? Here we go. Nanticoke Moors, the new people, which is Lenape. The new people, right? I don't know if they're going to, oh, they did say it, okay? Lenape. See, I haven't read all this. I read like the first, like, maybe 2 pages, and I said, shh. I said, man, while my son is asleep, let me go on here and get something in real quick. I made it, listen, man, I got people owe me money. And when I started reading this, man, I wasn't even worrying about the money. I said, let me go bang on somebody real quick. Right. So the Lenape Nanticoke Moors, the chief tribe of the Wabanaki Confederation of Moors, was the Delaware of Lenape. So if y'all didn't know, they got a book out called The Delaware Indians. But I read that. In the book, you gotta really pay attention, because off and on they slip in that these Delaware Indians were Delaware Moors, but they real slick on how they word stuff. But now I get to these Jesuit letters, and I find out that, yeah, the Delaware Moors, man. See, I'm from the East Coast. Yeah, Piscataway, Canoe. I'm from the East Coast, right? Washita, because we got 4 grandparents, so you gotta get all of them, right? So I'm tied in with the Piscataway, right? And I'm tied in with the Washita, right? Yeah, yeah. Stop playing. Yeah. All right. Now, the chief tribe of the Wampus. I like to rub it in, Doug. I like to rub it in, especially when I got some nut asses that want some smoke. I don't like having smoke with my own people, Doug. All that debating that Batman them do, shouts respect to them brothers, but I don't like it because it be too much greasy talk. And then not just that, it make us look bad because our real op love to see us beef. Our op love to see us not on the same page. Our real op love to cause chaos so that we don't come together. If we don't figure something out and come together under one banner, they're going to keep on thinking that we're not. See, strength is in numbers. And if we would stop all of the division and going after each other, right? And we all come together under one umbrella, Doug, we'll be so mean, wouldn't nobody be able to touch us, Doug. Wouldn't nobody be able to touch us. Hear me. Wouldn't nobody be able to touch us. Right. So check this. I gotta go in 15 minutes, so bear with me. So I'm gonna read this again. I'm reading all this again. So Nanticoke Moors, the new people, which is Lenape, Lenape equals Nanticoke Moors. Hold on, my pup. He just woke up. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second, y'all. I apologize. But just check this out real quick. Check this out real quick. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You good? You good? We're going to go get mommy in about 15 minutes. All right? Be right back. Let me get off of this live, bro. Let me finish reading this little bit though, Marvin. Give me 1 second, buddy. It's my son, man, my seed, man. Love that boy to life, man. Cause he gonna be something else. Boxing at 4. He already got big hands like me. He's strong. He rough. He tough. You know why? Because who was Tupac Amaru? He was a god, man. He was a god, man. He was strong, man. He was strong, man. And my son, I ain't trying to big up my son, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, so were they black people and are African Americans the descendants of these Moors? William Penn witnessed account of the Lenape Nanticoke Moors. Did y'all see that? William Penn, eyewitness account of the Lenape Nanticoke Moors. All right, so I'm going to end this right here. Stand by. Around about this time tomorrow, I'm going to go finish part 2 of these Jesuit letters that I don't know if somebody got a hold of them. I don't know if like somebody stole them. But check this out real quick. Check this out. Check this out. Chief Ta Manu Chief Ta Manun. So one of the dudes yesterday, right? One of the gualas, he gonna holler. So if you are this and that and that and this, then can you speak the language? I said, Doug, understand this, Doug. We have been socially engineered to learn to know what they wanted us to know in these schools, right? These phony, fake ass schools. If you can, homeschool your child, man. If you can afford it. Homeschool your child, man. They pushing the LGB alphabet soup, and they're not teaching us all the things we need to know about who we are. It only take one generation. If that's what they did. You control one generation, Doug. Teach them some foolishness, and it's just going to trickle down. It's going to have the saying we say in my field of work is shit rolls downhill, right? So Chief Ta Manoon, the Blackamoor, right? Chief of Turtle Island, right? Right? Shikamexum, Philadelphia, right? And here is a picture of him. And here is a picture of him. Wait a minute. Here's a picture of him. Shikamexum, Philadelphia. Shouts to the ancestors. Part 2 tomorrow. Parish the more banging and bussing on you clown ass, fake ass, bitch ass, whore ass, mad ass, Alaskan native, clown ass, $5 Guala Guala Indians. Bussin'. Straight up. Straight up, Doug. Y'all know I'm always peaceful. Everybody that watch my videos know I'm always peaceful. Right? But, yeah, what do that say? What do that say? Read it yourself. What do that say? And here's a picture. And I just showed you the Arabic and Algonquin hieroglyphs. Because we know that the first Egypt and the real Egypt is here in America. So stop playing with us. That's old news. That's old news. Yeah, it's hard to get out of here, boy. It's hard to get out of here. Well, this is the bottom of the picture. It's the bottom of the picture. It's the bottom of the chief. It's the top part right here. Chief Tamanoon, the Blackamoor, chief of Turtle Island, right? Shikamexum, Florida. This the top of the statue. This is the bottom of the statue. Standing on a turtle. Man, I'm out of here, man. Back to bus again, part 2. You feel me? Tomorrow. This Parish the more, man. Islam, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Salamu Alaikum, OCO, Holito, peace, man. Peace, man. Yeah, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. So I'm out. Peace. Love y'all, man. Be strong. Keep your heel in the swivel. And keep your eye on these fucking immigrants, Doug. Because they coming to take your shit. Just like they did in South America. Peace. I'm out.